All right, this is the second part of 10.4 where we talk about circumference of various shapes and the area of a circle. So we're looking mainly at circles in this section. So circumference of a circle there are two formulas for the circumference of a circle. C is equal to pi times the diameter, or C is equal to 2 pi times the radius. Because remember, diameter of a circle, diameter is all the way across, whereas radius is only halfway across. Okay, so that's why 2r is the same thing as your diameter. Okay, so let's look at an example for that. Um, Find the circumference of a circle on 1050 if its diameter here is 40 yards. So circumference is the distance all the way around a circle. So we're going to take 2 pi times the radius, which would be 20 yards. So that's going to turn out to be 40 pi, which when we multiply that out, that is going to be 40 times, we can just use 3.14 for pi, and we get 125.6 yards. Okay. All right, so now let's look at example 7 on that same page, 1051. It says, how much trim to the nearest tenth of a foot is needed to go around a window as shown? So let's clear this off. All right, so here is our window, and it's an arch kind of shaped window. Looks like that. All right, so we know that at the bottom is 6 feet across, and that this distance is 8 feet to the arch part. So, so what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to find the circumference of the semicircle, so the circumference of that top part, and then we're going to add that to the bottom. And we're talking about trim, we're talking about the wood trim that goes around it, okay? So it's going to be the wood trim that will go around it will be 6 feet at the bottom, plus 8 feet here, plus 8 feet on the other side, plus whatever the semicircle is, okay? So semicircle, the circumference is 1/2 is going to be pi times the diameter, but we have a half a circle, so it's going to be 1/2 pi times the diameter. Okay, and the diameter is going to be the distance all the way across the window. So it's 1/2 times pi times 6 feet. So that's going to be 1/2 times 6 is 3 times pi, 3.14. So we got 3 times 3.14 is 9.42 feet. All right, so whoops, that's not what I wanted. So I'm going to put in here 9.42. And then I'm going to add all of that up together, and that will tell me how much trim I need to go around. And it should be 31.4 feet. And it said, I believe, did it say to round to the nearest tenth of a foot? So that was right. Okay. All right. The last thing is to find the area of a circle. The area of the circle would just be how much space it takes up or how much space it covers. So the formula for the area of a circle is going to be pi times the radius squared. Okay, So the example says, which one of the following is the better buy? A large pizza with 16-inch diameter for $15, or a medium pizza with an 8-inch diameter for $7.50. Well, what we're going to do is we're going to take the area of each one of those things and see which one costs less per square inch. Okay, so pizza A is our large one, so that is going to be pi times. Now it says the diameter is 16 inches, which means the radius is 8 inches. So that's going to be 64 pi. And then pizza B is the smaller one. It has a radius of 8, or has a diameter of 8 inches, which means it has a radius of 4 inches. So that's going to be 16 pi. So 64 times 3.14 is 232.38 inches squared. Okay, and then 16 times 3.14 is 50.24 inches squared. Okay, and then so an entire pizza is $15. Pizza A, well, let's put it up here. So I'm going to take the $15 and I'm going to divide it by, now why are they getting 201? 64 times 3.14. Yeah. I got to make sure I clear out my calculator. That should be 201. Okay. So 15 divided by 201 is 0.0746. So we're looking at like 7 cents per square inch. Whereas this one is going to be 750 divided by 50 square inches. $0.15. Right? So the larger pizza is the better value because it costs less per square inch. Okay. And that's it for circumference and area of a circle.